Offensive game plan looks good. All right. Defense looks pretty good. Hey, Coach, you got an update on Adam Miller?
All right, Coach. So Adam Miller's been working hard in practice lately, and it seems like he'll be good to go next game.
Wow, he's really ahead of schedule. Hey, how's his arm looking?
He looks pretty good throwing the ball as of right now. Looks like his arm strength has improved since he's been doing nothing but hitting the weight room since he's been out. Now that being said, he's going to have to play with a boot because we need to protect that foot as much as possible. But he should be good to go. Now he won't be in game shape, so I'm not sure how much you want to play him. Plus, we're going to have to monitor how that foot will hold up. But getting him some more work and practice, getting him some snaps in the game could help to ease him back into shape.
All right, thanks for the update, Coach. I think I'm going to try to work him in a little bit, not get him too much clock. He doesn't need to get into game shape, but I like to hear the progress. Let's keep this momentum going into next week, and let's get the win. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jake from TNJ, and welcome back here to the Whitetails Dynasty as we near the return of Adam Miller, our starting quarterback in Season 1 and Season 2. Remember, he got hurt in the offseason, hurt his foot a little bit. I think it was his foot and his ankle. I'm not really sure. The team doctors say it's kind of a lower ankle and a foot injury, but it looks like he is returning, as now we will see him back in action for the first time in limited action. So this is going to be exciting here in this episode. We do need to take care of business in these last 4 games of the season if we do want a chance at making the conference championship. But first, we go up against Houston, who has yet to win a game this season. But we all know on Heisman, anything can happen. So let's hop into this action. Here is a handoff up the middle to start this game out. And Jabari Blaze gets into the end zone for the touchdown as we take the early 7-3 lead. So now we come back out on our next possession on offense. Here's a throw out to the right side. That's Brett Hill, who's been pretty much a godsend for this offense. He's done everything right, and he gets that catch on that drive. So here we are on offense inside the red zone now. Beaver from the shotgun, 5 wide receiver set, throw across the middle. He's going to miss his man on that one. And now we bring it to a 4th and 10, just out of field goal range. Beaver dropping back to pass, throwing to the left sideline. That's Anthony Swanson, who I thought was going to get a lot more playing time this year. He's more of a slot guy, and he gets on the outside that time and picks up the first down. So now here is Jabari Blaze picking up the first down, followed by a handoff right back to him inside the 5. He's getting in 2 yards out. That is a touchdown run by Jabari Blaze as he gets us to a 14-6 lead here in this game. So the offense is looking good so far as Houston has not been able to keep us off the field. Here is Beaver from the shotgun, throw across the middle. That is going to be Marlon Yarbrough, and that's a nice catch and run from the junior, as now we move the ball inside of field goal range. Beaver gonna throw across the middle. He's got Brett Hill. He's in for the touchdown, 13 yards out. And here we go. This offense is rolling here in the first half, and it's 21-6. So here is Toon onto the field. Houston gonna throw the ball deep down the right sideline. He's got Massey, his favorite target this season. That is a gain of 26, as now Houston's knocking on the door. Handoff up the middle. Avery, their running back, gets in 2 yards out for the touchdown. And now we move on to the second half with an 11-point lead. Here is Beaver. Throw to left side. It's going to be picked off by the Houston defense, and maybe that's the spark they needed as they caused the turnover here, and Beaver turns it over for the first time in this game. So here is Toon running the speed option to the left side, pitching it out to Avery. He's getting pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, as we do eventually get them to a 3rd and 9. 5 wide receivers out there. You know Houston likes to spread it out. Throw to the left side. They've got Massey again. He throws a massive stiff arm to Zane Alexander and picks up the first down. And now they are inside the 10-yard line here Another 5 wide receiver set. Toon, throw to the end zone. It's caught once again. Massey, 8 yards out. And now they are within 3 points if they go for 2. And they elect not to. So they make it a 4-point game. So here, a minute left here in the third quarter. Here is Rodney Ross getting open across the middle of the field. That's a nice touch pass that time by Nathan Beaver. So 2nd and 5. This time, throw across the middle. It's Brett Hill. He's in for the touchdown, 5 yards out. And now we are in business, back up by 2 scores. So now 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Houston's just trying to catch up. Here's a throw to the middle of the field. There is Thomas lined up at receiver. He's got a gain of 24. And now they are inside the 5, running the speed option to the right side. Here is Douglas. He's getting the pitch. And now Houston is down by 1 score. They elect to kick it deep and start to burn some timeouts. So now all we have to do is score or get a first down, and we will get them to run the clock out on a couple of kneels. But look at Houston showing up. And now they bring it to a 4th and 5. Why not go for the win versus a winless team? From the shotgun, throw across the middle. It's Brett Hill, and he's in past the first down marker. And he has a great game in this one, and that one will seal it up. And Nathan Beaver takes home the player of the game, even though Brett Hill had a pretty good game. 7 receptions, 89 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the junior. But Nate Beaver does his thing, as Adam Miller didn't touch the field in this one. He was cleared to play, but we decided to give him another week of rest as we come away with a narrow victory versus a winless team. That is not what we were looking for there. We were looking for some momentum going into the end of the season, but we kick off this next game with the first snow game in Whitetails history, as we are 5-4 going up against the 3-6 SMU Mustangs, as this seems like it should be an easier game as well, because SMU is not having a great season at all. Gotcha, bitch. So here we go. Let's start off this game with a sack. That's Ryan Robinson coming in from the safety position, picking up the big sack on that one to open it up. So here's a handoff. This time, Tamarick Williams up the middle, and that is going to be a nice gain of 12 as they bring it to a 3rd and 6. Throw to the right sideline. That's going to be caught by Donnie Lynch. And wow, a 3rd down conversion there for SMU, and they move the chains. So now from the shotgun, 2nd and 7. Orlean trying to roll out to the left side. This time he's going to be sacked. And now that's Zane Alexander getting in on the fun, as now here they are on a 3rd and 12 once again. Throw out to the right side. They got Williams, and he's going to fight forward. Tamarick Williams, and he's in 16 yards and a first down. So now running their man in motion. Here's a screen pass out to the right side. It's Page. He picks up a couple of blocks, and he's going to get downfield. Touchdown, 31 yards out. And that's an easy pitch and catch and a nice blocking down the field by their receivers, man. And he makes it 7-0 here in this game. So here is Beaver starting out the first drive of our offensive possession. And that's going to be a nice pass out to the right side, gain of 5, as Chris Coretta fights forward for 5 yards after the catch. And there is Jabari Blaze getting in. He's got 6 yards, and that's a first down. So now under center this time, 1st and 10. Throw out to the right side. It's Rodney Ross breaking a tackle and getting tackled for about a 14-yard gain. And Rodney Ross is still like the 5th or 4th best rated receiver on our roster, and he still plays on the outside like he's a number 1. But here is Marlon Yarbrough getting open in the slot. Hasn't had the greatest of seasons. He's got 57 receptions, and that's definitely a kind of a step back from what he's used to, but he's still doing work. Here is Beaver scrambling out to the right side. He is gonna fumble, and Chris Coretta falls on it. That is gonna be lucky by us, because if Coretta wasn't there, that would have been going the other way. So now we go for it. 4th and 2. Throw across the middle. Chris Coretta, 13 yards and a first down. So now inside the 10-yard line, handoff. Jabari Blaze. He's going to try to fight forward for a gain of 7. As now we're inside the 1-yard line. This time an option keeper, and Nathan Beaver gets in for the touchdown. and we tie this game up at 7 apiece. And out comes SMU after moving the ball pretty nicely on their first possession. So here's Orlean, throw to the left side. He's going to find Redding on the little leak that time, and that's going to be a 9-yard catch for him. So handoff this time, Tamarick Williams. He's going to pick up a couple of blocks, and he's going to break down the sideline, and he picks another block up downfield. Elgin Lloyd took a terrible angle at Tamarick Williams, and it's going to be a long gain and a big touchdown as SMU takes the 7-point lead. So here's a throw out to the right side. That's Rodney Ross, open in the slot, 16 yards. So 5 wide out there. Quick throw. Once again, Rodney Ross. He's got the first down, gain of 12. And that's a first down there for the veteran on this squad. So 3rd and 3. Here is a counter play. Out to the left side. Jabari getting open and getting upfield 7 yards and a first down. So from the shotgun, here this time, 3rd and 3. Throw out to the left side. That's Jacoby Beck, who can't get to the first down marker. That is a gain of 3, but stopped just before the first down marker as we go for it on the 4th and inches. And Jacoby Beck fights forward, gain of 2. So now 1st and 10 at about the 15-yard line. Beaver scrambling out to the right side. He's getting tackled. He's got to hold on to the ball. He does this time, gain of 4. So in comes Adam Miller here for this snap. 3rd and 6. Throw across the middle. It's Nathan Beaver lined up at receiver. There was no film on this. Adam Miller, welcome back as he finds Nathan Beaver lined up at receiver for the touchdown. And that's a perfect pitch and catch. Quarterback to quarterback. This game is tied up. So now 6 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Here's a dump ball pass. This time Redding gets open, and he's picking up a nice gain of 14 yards, and that's a first down. So now we're trying to send a blitz this time. This time Orlean, he's going to try to scramble out to the right side. He's going to avoid a tackler and tackle down by Richard Lewis, I believe that was, as now we get him to a 3rd and 7. Orlean, throw across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. As now we get them to punt the ball away, and we have a chance to take the lead here as we move closer to the end of the first half. Here's a carry out to the left side, and look at that hit on Jabari Blaze. He takes a lick and a loss of 5. So 3rd and 15. Throw to the left side. It's Anthony Swanson who's in, 18 yards for the redshirt freshman, and that's a first down. So now we come back out, 5 wide receivers out on the field. Here's a bullet across the middle. It's Rodney Ross open in the slot once again. And Beaver, he threw it on a dart that time. And now we are inside the 25-yard line, at least in the field goal range. Throw across the middle. It's Marlon Yarbrough, and he's got a gain of 5, first down. So we do get it to about the 15-yard line. Jet sweep. Here is Coretta across to the left side. He's fighting his way inside the 5, gain of 13. As now we bring in the dual backfield. As here's a handoff up the middle. It's Jacoby Beck fighting in 2 yards out. And that's a touchdown, Jacoby. And here we go, a 7-point lead. So about a minute and a half left here in the first half. Here's a handoff. Tamarick Williams breaks the tackle and spins free. And he's going to be gone on this one. Nobody's going to be back to catch him. And wow, we had him stopped dead to rights. And somehow he spun away from a tackle and avoided another one. And then he's just off to the races. Wow, it is 21 up. So now here we go back on an offense, and here's a jet sweep, and this time Yarbrough takes a huge hit, and we lose a gain of 1, lose a yard of 1. So now 3rd and 11. Here's a throw out to the left side. That's going to be deflected and almost picked off by Dennis Mills. And we had to punt this ball back, so we barely use any time off the clock. And now SMU has a chance to take the lead before half. Here's Orlean, scramble out to the right side. He's going to break a tackle. No, he's going to fumble it, and it's going to be on the ground. Travion Johnson picks it up. Take a look. That's Ryan Robinson who kicks the ball and then can't pick it up, and SMU falls on it. That's just too lucky on that play. So here's Orlean with the throw down the left sideline. He's got Johnson once again. That's a gain of 17 yards and a first down. to 25 seconds left here. Here's a quick handoff to the left side. Williams breaks to the outside. He's got 12 yards and a touchdown, and SMU takes the 7-point lead, as now we have 3 timeouts left here. 20 seconds left here in the first half. Deep shot. It's Doug Johnson. He gets behind the defense. He's gone. Touchdown. The longest play of the season for the Whitetails comes by way of Doug Johnson. Transferred over from the defense, and now he's gone. Touchdown. The biggest play of the season as we go into halftime, tying it up on one play. It's 28-28. This one's going to be a good one going into the second half. So here we go to start this second half. Here is Beaver throwing the ball out to the left side. He's got Brett Hill, breaks the tackle, he gets upfield, and that's a gain of 8 and a first down. So now 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the middle. That is Jabari Blaze breaking a tackle. He's getting to about the 50, actually the 45-yard line. Is now on a 2nd and 1. We give it right back to him. Blaze fighting forward. Gain of 3. First down. So 1st and 10. 4 wide receivers out there. Here is Miller scrambling out to the right side. He's going to take it himself. He's in, and he doesn't have the wheels that Beaver has. But look at the quarterback helping up the other quarterback. It's a big first down. So we do keep him in the game here. Miller, he's going to throw across the middle. He's got Brett Hill open inside the 5-yard line. We maybe had Blaze open on that one, and he could have maybe walked it in. Here's a throw out to the right side. Here's Beaver. He could have had his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Wow, and Adam Miller puts it right on the money, but Beaver can't hold on. So now 3rd and goal. Here is Beaver dumping it off to Jacoby Beck. That's a loss of 4, and we do have to settle for the field goal, making it 38-21. So we do kick it deep this time to their strong safety, Rock, who's back to receive it. And look, he just runs right through our special teams unit, and he's going untouched all the way for the touchdown. And wow, SMU answers back right away. It's 35-31. So now we fast forward to the later parts here in the 3rd quarter. A minute left here in the 3rd. Handoff, Tamarick Williams. He's fighting up the middle. Look at the blocking. And wow, their offense just pancakes our entire defense on that one. And wow, SMU is up by 2 scores as we near the end of the 3rd quarter. So we need some magic here in this one. Here is Doug Johnson getting the catch on the right side. He's got a big gain close to about 100 yards almost. As here is Yarbrough getting the catch on the sideline. That's a gain of 11. As we hurry it up to the line, hang it off to Jacoby Beck. He fights up the middle, puts on a move, and gets a gain of about 10 yards. As that is going to be the score going into the 4th quarter, 42-31. Beaver throw out to the left side. He's got Marlon Yarbrough trying to put on a move, and that's a gain of 11 yards. As now we move it to about the 15-yard line, bringing it to a 3rd and 10. Beaver scrambling out to the right side, throws across the middle. He's got Doug Johnson wide open, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And now we get it back to within 1 score as we go for it on the 2-point conversion and do convert. And now it is a 42-39 game. But can we stop Tamarick Williams? He's getting up the middle, 16 yards. He's over 240 yards off of just 9 carries. Amazing game from Tamarick Williams. Here he is fighting up the middle. You can just see their offensive line is just straight dominating at the point of attack. Williams carry out to the right side, breaks a tackle, and he's just hard to take down on that first tackler. So now 2nd and 3. Here's Orlean scrambling out to the left side, and he's going to be tackled behind the line by Shaq Royal. And that's going to bring it to a 3rd and 7. Throw out to the left side. It's deflected, almost picked off by Quintaris Jones. And now we get them to a 4th and 7. They're going to line up to go for it instead of kicking this field goal to make it a 6-point game. Here's Orlean. Throw out to the right side. He's got Bell, who's going to drop it. Wow, what a break we catch here. Take a look. He's wide open. He's worried about his feet instead of focusing on the ball, and the concentration is not there. And wow, we luck out on that one. as now it is still a 3-point game here with possession. So here is Beaver scrambling out to the left side, right side. He's got a gain of 11 as he dives forward on that play. Here is Jacoby Beck, this time falling forward. That's a gain of 10 yards. And now we're past the 50. And we're just going to try to use this clock while also trying to get into the end zone here on this drive, as we don't want to leave any time out for SMU because they've been moving the ball at will on offense. So now we move this ball to about the 30-yard line here on a 3rd and 2. Running Jacoby Beck in motion. Going to try to get it to him, but he's not open initially, so we try to scramble out to the left side, and Beaver breaks a tackle, holding on to the football. It takes a gang of SMU Mustangs to take him down, but it's a big first down scramble on that one. So a minute and a half left here in this game, and Jabari Blaze fighting forward as we continue to run this clock. His counterplay out to the right side. He cuts upfield, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of 7, as now this clock does run down here to about 30 seconds. This time, Jacoby Beck in the game. He's going to fight forward, spinning in. He's going to fall in, 6 yards out, touchdown. And Jacoby Beck does take the lead off of that effort. Take a look. He spins off of the defensive tackle and falls in. And now SMU has less than 30 seconds here to drive down the field. So here they go on the screen pass out to the right side. That's a nice tackle, Derek and Pinto, as we get them to burn all 3 timeouts. And they come out here with 5 seconds left here, and they have to get into the end zone. They're down by 4. Orlean gonna dump it off, and why did they not throw it deep? But I'll take it. Tamarick Williams only gets a gain of 10, and the clock hits 0. And here we go. We're starting this win streak to end the season, and that win makes us bowl eligible for the first time in school history, our 6th win. And wow, what a game here. Adam Miller, welcome back, coming back from injury. And he comes in his first game and completes a pass for a touchdown to who else but Nathan Beaver. I think we're going to start to see Nathan Beaver and his versatility now that we can completely use him and we have a reliable quarterback back, as Adam Miller is healthy and back in action. I'm going to start to put Beaver in. He's really talented on defense as well. You'll get to see him all around, as this was a nice victory as we move to 6-4 overall, 5-2 in conference, but Navy keeps winning as they are 7-2. So they are on top of the American West, and Marquette is on top of the American East. Take a look at their last 5 games. They started out 2-3 and have since then gone 7-3. So wow, they are on top of their side, but they do end the season against Rutgers and East Carolina, who are both 2-loss teams, and we'll see how Marquette finishes this season. So that's going to do it here in this episode. We do come away with a victory here in the first snow game in Whitetails history, as it took a lot of offense and it took the return of Adam Miller to pull this one out. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.